Alright, let's see here. Looks like we're live. Alright. So, greetings, Varlets. I'm Interrogator Rosario Rivas, Attaché to Milady Inquisitor Marcom of the Order Hereticus, and welcome to Looking Cute and Painting Minis. I'm coming at you live from the Grim Dark Creature, currently broadcasting from the High World of Virago. The theme music for the stream is A Chorus Lament and Hope by the venerable liturgist Adam Bell. We also had music from Warhammer 40k Mechanicus, which composed by Guillaume David, the copyright at Bulwark Studios, and the music for Warhammer 40k Dark Tide, which is composed by Jesper Kid and the copyright at Fat Shark Games. All the music is provided to us by filmmusic.io and pixpia.com. Alright, and today we will be continuing to paint Vilitch the Curseling, aka Vilitch the Chaos Space Marine. Alright, let's make sure that that chats are coming in. Alright. So yeah, last week we were working on a Baylor Brown. We also started work on some of the, what's it called? The wraps or straps on the model. So the parts that are brown right here. The model is coming on very light, very nicely. But today we will continue to work on our non-metallic metal. It will be adding the final yellow to the mix, which is Ungor Flesh, or a kind of a yellow. And that'll be our lightest yellow before we add some whites. So we're going to be very sparing with that color. Great. Okay, so today we'll be using our size quintuple 0 Marie. Right there it is. Like I said, we're going to be very sparingly with it. We got 70 Rose saying hi, Rosario. Hi, 70 Rose. How you doing? How's your week been? What you been up to? And then Bogum Fairy saying, oh, dude, didn't realize I was late. Oh, don't worry. You are pretty much right on time. And then Bubblegum Fairy saying, hi. Hey, Bubblegum Fairy. How you doing? Doing good, I hope. What you been up to? Right now we are adding Ungor flesh. The color anyway, not literal flesh. And we're kind of just doing some tiny accents on the metal. Specifically the gold. Eyeball Fairy says, doing great, making good progress on stuff for my D&D campaign. Woo, nice, do tell. But as you can see, we are making a lot of progress on this model. I feel like we're getting really close to completion. We are just about done with the non-metallic metals. And then from here, we have the eye on the scepter, the eye on the belt, the effects we're going to be doing on the blade, the effects we'll be doing on the plasma pistol, and the eye on the back. So we'll probably be doing the eyes next. Bogum Fairy says whatever you were saying was cut by an ad, but I'm back now. Oh, no worries, I'll repeat myself. I was saying that we're getting pretty close to completion. We are just missing the eyes on the scepter, the belt, and the back. Then we have the effects on the plasma pistol and the sword. And we should be done. But those are going to be some painstaking effects, but it should be fun to watch. I'll pretty much be doing a lot of glowing effects on those. And yeah, we only have 2 more colors on the non-metallic metal, which is Ungor Flesh, is the one I'm using right now. And we have pretty much Corax White for those extreme edge highlights. And 70 Rose says, sorry for the delayed response. Had to wait till after the commercials to send. I'm doing great now that it's time for painting minis and looking cute. Thank you. Since you're painting, I guess that leaves me over here looking cute. Ah. Well, hey, I'm all for that. Whichever one of those 2 you can do. Either you paint with me or you look cute. And Super King says, hello, hello. Hi, Super King. How you doing? And a Bubblegum Fairy with a fall winning emoji. A cute little crown there on a fall guy, I'm guessing? Bolden Fairy says, do you use anything to help see detail, like a magnifying glass or anything? Yes, I do. I have these magnifying lenses that I use to be able to see more detail, especially because of the fact that I'm wearing a camera. Well, not wearing a camera, but I have a camera right in front of me or blocking the way. I really need to be able to see better. I got these from Walmart. But yeah, which then where have we been up to? Have a good week. I know that Bogan Ferry is currently working on some D&D stuff, but what about everybody else? And Silver King is asking, is this a commission piece or one of your whole personal models? This was a personal model. You know, so I've been dying to work on this one for a while. I've actually had it, I think, for over a year now. And I finally had the confidence to start working on it. You know, I kitbashed it together in order to use it for 140k. And yeah, I'm eager to make him my leader for my Chaos Space Marine kill team. So I made sure he has a plasma pistol and a power/demon sword. And Visa saying hello. Hi, Visa. How's it going? What you been up to? Had a good week? Everything okay? We got Visa saying, yeah, have a good week. Just working on tools and projects. Ooh, what tools and what projects? Is some more woodworking stuff for your home? And then Visa said, nah, new electronics. Have settings I need to dial in that is taking a lot of time. Also helping a friend with a booklet printer. Ooh, it sounds interesting. Is it for like some kind of home business, or is it more of a little hobby that he's got? And Buzz says, think the goal is home business. Oh, well, hey, I wish him all the best of luck with that. Definitely have to support small business. And we have Zine saying hello. How you doing, Zine? What you been up to? Have a good week? Z says it's been quite a week for me. A lot of work, but mainly because I missed your stream last week. Well, hey, you know, there's always the VOD. That's why I post them up on my YouTube channel. So don't worry, if you miss a stream, please feel free to check out my YouTube channel, which is @RosairoRivasArt. And there you will see the latest streams. Nancy is asking how everybody's doing. Well, I know I'm doing good, especially now that I get to paint minis. It's been a long work week, and, it's always nice to be able to decompress and paint some minis. Golden Fairy says, doing well, preparing for a super busy week. Watching this is a nice break from the chaos. Oh, I'm happy to hear that it's a nice break from chaos, because we don't like chaos here. It's all about the Imperium, not chaos. Never mind the Chaos Space Marine I'm painting. I love that one. And Zine says the one who is painting a Chaos Space Marine. The Golden Fairies just pay attention to the Chaos Space Marine. Well, it's fine to paint them, but living in chaos is not fun. Right, Zine says, actually, I've got a story and a problem. Okay, anything I can help with?
Padre nuestro que estás en el cielo, santificado sea tu nombre. Venga tu reino, hágase tu voluntad en la tierra como en el cielo. Danos hoy nuestro pan de cada día. Perdona nuestras ofensas, como también nosotros perdonamos a los que nos ofenden. No nos dejes caer en tentación y líbranos del mal. Amén.
And Zine says, I'm in a situation, or I'm at the situation where I can't be picky about my work slash clients, but there is this one who I really can't deal with, so I'm stuck gritting my teeth every time I'm working now. Okay? Eh. So, Zine, what is it you would like help with then? That sounds like pretty bad situation to be in.
Accende lumen sensibus infunda morem cordibus infirma nostri corporis virtute firmans perpeti ostem repellas longus pacemque dones propinus ductores icte praedio vicenus omne noxium Pertesciamus la patrem nostramus atque filium, te Deus Spiritum, credamus omni tempore. Deo Patris gloria, et Filio quia mortuis surrexit, Paraclito, in seculorum saecula.
Z says, holy by the Emperor. My internet was cut. Sorry about that. Hey, no worries. So yes, you're telling me that you had a situation where you can't be picky about your worksite client, where there is one who you really can't stand to deal with, so you're stuck gritting your teeth every time you're working now. How can we help? Z says, well, I'm just trying to ask, should I just grit my teeth with him or try to find new client? Well, what exactly is the problem, I guess? And how badly do you need this client? Z says my client personality is a problem. So it's just the client's personality? Is it affecting the work you're doing for this client? Yeah, Bogum Fairy says, both. Grit, teeth, find a new client, and make bank. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta grit your teeth and do it. I mean, if you're in this situation, you don't have to worry too much about the income that would come from the client. Then, you grit your teeth. Sometimes you do have to kind of suck it up a bit. But like I said, if you don't need it, then I would say, yeah, just tell the client he's being a professional and just have find yourself somebody else. That's what I would say. But again, it depends on the situation. And Zine says, I see. I'll just punch his face tomorrow, break my back next week. Well, I wouldn't go so far as to commit assault. Yeah, it's always important to weigh your options. If the work isn't worth the hassle, and you can afford to, Bokam Fairy says, pro tip: commit assault or battery, not both. Yeah, because I think assault, at least in North American law, is attempted battery, and battery is actually hitting somebody.
Domine Deus meus, amo te gracus sunt pro omnibus que fecis in vivi. Amortus fides non novit, adiuam eut vicam addictionem, nodiam volulius substantie servus esse. Solum modo servire modo.
Also, I would say pro tip, do not get legal advice from a VTuber. And Zine says, well, enough about that. I finally got the book about Caiaphas Cain. Just started reading it. Oh, which one? And Swabber King says, which one? I just finished the Caiaphas Cain book. Oh, which one? That one too. I am very curious. Oh, Zine says the one you recommended. So the omnibus for the Emperor. No, hold on. Hero of the Imperium. That one? Ah, nice. Which story are you reading so far? The very first one, I'm guessing? The one where he is a newly minted commissar and meets with Jurgen as part of that one field artillery regiment. And Soberkey says, I finished For the Emperor, the first book. Oh, what'd you think of it? You like it? Alright, Silver King says, I liked it. It was a good change from all the Space Marine books I've read. Oh, really? How so? Like, what was the biggest difference between the Space Marine books and the Kane books? And does my thesis of a Kane book being a good introduction to Warhammer 40k hold water? Z says, I like his personality the best. Yeah, Kane is such a fun character. I love how kind of humble he is in a very what's that word I'm looking for here? I guess depreciating way. He makes fun of himself a lot. Alright, we're almost done with Ungor flesh. All we have left is up here on this side of the scepter. Oh yeah, Beetlejuice. And Zine says, also, is Milady Inquisitor not here today? No, not today. She is actually out on her inquisitorial duties. But I would very much like to get a redo of my background where I can have all my cast of characters hanging out in the back while I paint up here in the foreground. Would be a lot of fun. Might have to either create that image myself once we have all the characters, or maybe commission it if I don't have the time to do it myself. Z said, or you could do a drawing stream. Yeah, I could do that too. I guess I'm gonna have to put that one off for a vote. Would you rather watch me do a baby stream for the next stream? And by that I mean once we're done with this model? Or would you rather me continue to another model? Yeah, let me actually put that up on voting. So I had another model in mind for the next one, but I could do a break. Let me go ahead and set this up here. Baddest. Okay, let's go ahead and set that up. I'll start the poll now. And Visa said, yes, put up a vote because my ears are being terrible and I couldn't parse the options. And Visa says the joys of partial deafness. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I didn't realize that. But yeah, the question is, should I paint another mini next after finishing Vilitch? Or should I do a drawing stream? And Zine says, this reminds me how some Primarch like to paint. Yeah, I know that for sure Perturabo, the Primarch of the Iron Warriors, actually likes to paint minis.
Et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus Sancta Maria Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. Amen.
And Zine says, I could only imagine they're a giant hand holding a 10 centimeter brush. Yeah, it'd probably be pretty funny to see. Yeah, don't worry, Swamper King. I will get to your message in a moment, but right now I'm really trying to concentrate with this part of the model. Alright, I think with that, you're done. It's with that color. Okay, Summer King says, I'll try to explain. I've learned that I enjoy when the books explore emotions / the human aspect examples. Being War of Secrets, Lazarus Enmity Edge, The Wolf Time, Cipher, The Lion, Son of the Forest, Krieg, they all have parts that made me content to the characters and made me reflect on my own life and way of thinking. Okay, so those are, I'm guessing all, except for Krieg maybe, or those are all Space Marine books? Okay, made me connect to the characters and made me reflect on my own life and way of thinking. Gotcha. Yeah, that's why I was so adamant about my Ivrain and Gilliman rant. Because I feel like a lot of, I think you see this mostly in Space Marine books, a lot of human emotion gets lost. That's why I personally prefer to read more stories about the Imperial citizens than I am interested in reading Space Marine books. I definitely love the Caiaphas Cain novels, and I have really grown to enjoy the crime series. Yeah, what was it? Broken City one. It's really good. But I think so far, among my absolute favorite I guess Imperial books. My favorite one, aside from Caiaphas Cain, because I like all his stuff, I would say it's the Forges of Mars series. The Forges of Mars is a 3-book series starting with Priests of Mars that cover this expedition to find this lost ship. And in that book, you get to see the perspectives, not just the Mechanicus, not just Space Marines, but you get to see it across a wide spectrum of the Imperium. You get to see the Mechanicus, Space Marines, Imperial Guard, Skitarii, pretty much just about everything. You get to see all kinds of different aspects of the Imperium. And then Rico Matsu says, is that my favorite Order Hereticus, Inquisitor Rivas? I am definitely part of the Order Hereticus, but I am definitely not an Inquisitor. But I appreciate the love right there. Rico Matsu, how you doing? And it looks like doing a drawing stream won out. I am very surprised. So, mind you, I don't have anything in mind yet to draw. I'll try to come up with something. Possibly I might be drawing another character from my entourage, but we will see. Like I said, I'm still trying to ideate a lot of these characters. And Swapper King says, yes, they are. So, Space Marine books had a lot of battles as well, and they seem to repeat, which lose me. So I moved to guard books. Yeah, I feel like you get more out of guard books. Because again, you get more of that human experience. As fun it is to maybe play a Space Marine, or maybe watch a movie or a short film about a Space Marine, reading about them so far hasn't been all it's cracked up to be for me. And then Rico Master says, I'm doing okay, really? Huh, I guess I just assumed Inquisitor since I heard you were in the Hereticus. Yes, I work for an Inquisitor who is in the Ordo Hereticus. Yeah, it's Milady Inquisitor Marco. Yes, she is the Inquisitor. I am simply her humble interrogator. But yeah, we are done with Ungor Flesh. Now all that's left is to do some extreme edge highlights with Corax White. Let's go ahead and find Corax White. No, sorry, Ceramite White, not Corax White. Oh no, I was right the first time. Here's the Corax White. And then Rico Master says, gotcha, understand. Yeah, I am nowhere near that high enough level in the Inquisition to call myself an Inquisitor. Okay, looks like we're going to be using Ceramite White after all. Just right now shaking the brush, the bottle a bit. And Zine says, Ceramite, the one that they make Space Marine armor out of. Yes, that is correct. And we're going to be using that for the Extreme Edge highlights. And Rico says, is white as a base color really that hard in miniature painting? I want to get into collecting and painting white card, but I hear it's the worst color to deal with. So far, I definitely have had a lot of problems with white. I had to really water this paint down in order to get it to actually do what I wanted to do, and even then, I'm still not 100% on it. But I would say that the white that I have the most, what's it called? Looks like he's listening to an ad. I'll wait. Just let me know when you're back up. Okay, Recomancer is back. So what I was saying is that, yeah, white seems to be pretty difficult. And I actually really like the white scars, so I plan to paint some at some point. So I am dreading using white on them. But yeah, so far the best white that I've been able to use for painting minis has been this one. It's called Tzeentchian Flesh. And it's more of an off-white, almost kind of a greenish white. And it's what I've used to paint the striped pants on my dwarves. There we go. Master says, nice. Hey, you're welcome. Any questions, I will answer to the best of my ability. Pretty much what we're hitting right now with this extreme edge highlight is just the tiny corners. Alright, Zine says, any question? That's some steak on the internet. I'm not sure what you're getting at. Oh wow, yeah, you're right. It is frozen. Okay, yeah, I have it coming along now. Yeah, sorry about that. And Rico Master says, if you could be the right hand of a Primarch like Lotaro Saren to Angron, which one would you pick and why? Right hand of a Primarch. Well, I think I'm gonna have to go with Jagarai Khan. He is my favorite loyalist Primarch after all, and I feel like he's got a good head on his shoulders. So yeah, I would want to be his right-hand man. Come on. Rico Matcha says, White Scar, baby, let's go. Unlike Ferris Manus, who doesn't have a good head on his shoulders, for obvious reasons. I walked right into that one. But yeah, don't even get me started on Ferris Manus. I believe he's one of the many Primarchs that got done dirty by the Horus Heresy books. And Super King asks, have you ever thought of joining any art competition? Not really. I don't feel like I'm anywhere near the level of a lot of those amazing miniature painters. Plus the whole fact that I'm a VTuber might make it a little difficult to remain anonymous. And then Ferris Manus, Rico Master says, Ferris Manus, the Iron Man with his iron hand. And 78 Rose redeemed the combat uniform, which is the one I'm currently wearing. But thank you for the redemption. And then Zine says, contrary to popular belief, I think the coolest thing to be in 40k is Lucifer Black. I don't know that character. Sorry about that. Who's he? Yeah, okay, so 70 Rose sent another one to redeem the Envoy uniform. Okay, I will wear the Envoy uniform. Avatar selection. And there we go. Thank you for the for using, what is it? I forget what they're called. The channel points. Yeah, the channel points. All right. Hope you enjoy. Okay, here we go. Visor says there have been more VTubers in big competitions lately. I imagine they would comply with requests to keep referring to you in the VTuber fashion. Oh, I guess I'll have to look into that. Enrico Master says, also, I know you don't have them as redeems, but please hydrate and posture check, please. Hydrating might be a little difficult. I don't keep a water bottle nearby. And Bubblegum Fairy says, why is vampire not an option? I mostly made vampire for Halloween, but if you really would like that one to be the uniform that I use, go ahead and put into one of the other two and just let me know that that's the one you want, and I'll go ahead and put it on there. And Visor says, a lot of big gaming tournaments with big prize pools on the line. Enrico Master says, Blood Angel Vivus is for special occasions. Yeah, pretty much. But if you would like me to wear the vampire version, then yeah, go ahead and just use the channel points on either of the two costumes, and just let me know that's the one you want, and I'll go ahead and put it on. I'll have to make it an option later. And so Rose says, I wanted the vampire one, and didn't know what it was called, so I used all my points on the wrong two. Oh, okay, well, hold on. Since that's the case, I'll go ahead and switch it out right now. Alright. Back by popular demand. Vampire Rosario. Ta-da! And then Super King says, I say, you definitely good enough to join a competition. I am in a competition that someone is hosting on Instagram, and I definitely say I'm on the lower end of skill people there. Yeah, that's why I see, I guess because of the people that I follow, it makes it difficult for me to see myself in any way on that level. And then Bubblegum Fairy sent out the little Slaneshi kiss. Thank you, Bubblegum Fairy. And 7-year-old says, yay! And then there was a Waku Waku. And Ricomancer says, the Emperor creating his sound reminds a lot of Michaela from Elden Ring, slowly taking parts of his personality to become a godlike figure. Sons, I think you meant sons. Okay, back on the model. Alright, Rico mentioned as easy example of the lion is its ruthlessness and uncompromising ideals. And then Rico mentions Vampire Rivas looks like the result of if a Sister of Battle had the red thirst. Hopefully that's a good thing. Rico Master says, if Sister also gained super strength from Black Rage while fighting their enemies, they would make the Space Marines look like a joke. Yeah, that reminds me of back when the lore was that Sister Battle were actually stronger than Space Marine, just due to the amount of faith they had, that they would actually go around hunting Space Marines who had committed heresy. But the the Sister Battle have been definitely been nerfed as of the last 3 years.
Domine Deus meus, pro omnibus quae mihi et nobis omnibus prebes. Auxilia in omni vista, cotis mea exo libera verbis.
And Zine says, actually, Rosario, is your job in the Order Hereticus require you to go to the front line? In a sense, I don't necessarily go to the front line of battlefields, but I am definitely on boots on ground during inquisitorial investigations. So I do end up confronting a lot of heretics on my, what do you call them? My investigations. That I then have to, of course, purge. And then Rico Matcher says, I can't believe that they see Space Marines as a necessary evil and won't hesitate to kill them if they sense heretical thoughts from them. Yeah, that used to be the case. I mean, I don't know if that's the case anymore, but yeah, that definitely was the case. And Z says, gasp, you shot bolters? Unfortunately not. I do not have a bolter. I do have an auto pistol though. Yeah, unfortunately, bolter pistols are a little bit too unwieldy for me. At least at this time. And Rico Match says, wait, does your trusty serval skull also join in battle or stay at home base? No, my trusty serval skull does follow me everywhere I go. And Different Way, for the first time chat, welcome Different Way, asks, only because you are a puny human? I believe that there are some lower caliber bolter pistols, but they're very rare, and usually when they're used, it's usually by somebody wearing power armor. And I don't have power armor. Most regular bolter pistols are, no, there's even some commissars who don't use power armor, who use bolter pistols. I just don't get any, I guess. But welcome, different way. I am Inferior, attaché to Milady Inquisitor Marco of the Order Hereticus, and this looking cute and painted minis. We're currently painting Vilitch the Chaos Space Marine. But yeah, how'd you find my my stream? Were you scrolling on Twitch, or did you find me on YouTube, or did you follow my Instagram? And different way says I am a fellow artist, just browsing. Well, welcome. If you have any questions, please let me know. Pretty much what we do here is we paint miniatures while listening to some relaxing music and just chat about whatever comes into our mind. And then Rico Master says, chat, let's make a fundraiser to get Riva's custom Terminator style power armor. That would be so awesome. There are humans who can wear Terminator armor, so it's not rare. And Rico Master says, a different way, nice to meet you here. Here, have head pets. Alright, I think we are done with the non-metallic metal of Vilitch the Curseling. So ahead and give it a once over, make sure that is the case. Yep, non-metallic metal, it is done. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and put away the Marie brush. And Sony Rose says, looking so good, Rosario. Thank you, Sony Rose. Enrico Macho says, beautiful piece. Thank you, I appreciate it. Different Way says, by the way, I am a Nerdle fanboy. Oh, well, we welcome all stripes of fanboys here on this stream. I've actually painted a Plague Marine. I believe that was maybe, 4 models back? Vise, my usual follower on here, can definitely attest to that. He had a massive plate cleaver. I really liked how he came out. And Rico Macho says, we love our sticky boys and girls. Yes, we sure do. And Zine75 says, it's so beautiful. Thank you. I know I definitely have more room to grow as far as non-metallic metal, but he is looking pretty great. So I'm trying to remember exactly what I said I would paint next. So since I can't quite remember, I'm going to go ahead and go for something slightly easier and start working on these wraps here on his power sword or demon sword and his scepter. But wait, I just realized that there is a little bit of ceramite white that I still need to use. I forgot to paint here the pommel. The pommel and the cross guard of the sword. So let's go ahead and do that now. That shouldn't take too long. But yeah, different way. For a long time, I was actually a fan of the Plague Marines. Like, my levels of fandom went Space Wolf, Plague Marines, and now White Scars. As far as I guess White Scars for my loyalists, and then Iron Warriors for my traders. Okay, now we're done with the non-metallic metal. And Rico Manser says, actually, since you are Hereticus, do you work with sisters a lot more than the average Astra Militarum regiment? And I would say yes, for sure. Well, sorry about that. All that mentioning of Nurgle has got me sneezing now. But yes, I do work with some Sisters of Battle. Actually, I have a Repentia as part of my retinue. Well, not my retinue, but Lady Inquisitor Marcon's retinue. And Different Ways asks, have you played the game Inquisitor? What do you think of it, if so? I have played it. I was actually having quite a bit of fun playing the first mission, but then I kind of lost track of where I was supposed to go, and I just never went back. I was actually playing as the Mechanicus Inquisitor. He was a lot of fun to play as. What's your favorite Inquisitor type to play? And Rico Mancer says, Emperor bless you. Oh, thank you very much, Rico Mancer. And Zine says, TSKR. Not sure what that means, but hopefully you'll explain that here in a second. But yeah, in the meantime, we are done with that. So we'll get cracking on the reps. Yeah, I'm just trying to find the right color for the job. Okay, we're gonna go with Steel Legion Drab. And Different Way says, I have not played the game, to be honest. I just like the art style of that game. Yeah, it's got really good art style. The gameplay is very much like Diablo. Like Diablo 2, 3, maybe more like 3, yeah. Very grindy, or at least very action heavy, I guess, with a lot of very I don't know how to describe this. At least for me, it's not very engaging game. Now we're gonna stick with the quintuple zero Marie. And like I said, we're gonna be painting Steel Legion Drab. I'd say that's looking pretty good so far. Let's go ahead and paint that on the staff now. Yeah, that's just something a lot about a lot of Diablo likes, or I guess rogue likes, that get a little bit too monotonous for me, at least gameplay wise. There doesn't feel like to be a lot of challenge there. For me, it's kind of hard to get into those. Prefer my roguelikes to be a little bit more action heavy, a lot of more skill based, you know, like you need to have good reaction time and that kind of thing. Very fast paced. That's why I think my favorite roguelike that I've ever played has to be, what's it called? Oh, Hades. Yeah, Hades. Hades is great. Absolutely loved Hades. And Different Way says, I beat Hades at 32 skulls. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think it took me about 100 playthroughs altogether to get both endings, you know, where you save your, well, spoilers by the way, where you save a certain somebody, and after you make everybody happy with each other again. I'm gonna say that. That's as vague, not vague, but that's as specific as I'm gonna get. And Visa says, I haven't played in a bit, but I did very much enjoy my time with Path of Exile 2. I've been hearing that Path of Exile 2 is pretty good. I've been thinking that it would be actually, well, speaking to a different way, by the way. I've been thinking that a fun gaming stream would be to try to 100% Hades. I really much enjoyed playing that game. And Different Way says, I have finished the game, but playing at the highest skull settings is too difficult for me. Yeah, it's been a while since I played it, so I can't remember what skull level I was on. Alright, now we have that painted up. We can start doing some edge highlights there, and we can be done with the wraps. And we're gonna use Xandri Dust. Seventy Rule says that's a wrap, and then laughs. Yes, it is. There we go. That's a wrap. All right, what else we got? Like I said, we got the eyes. We have the sword. We have the power, the plasma pistol. So I think I said I was gonna work on the eyes next. So let's go ahead and get started on that. And for that, we're gonna start with our base layer of warpstone glow. I've actually never opened this bottle before, so I'm gonna have to shake it really good. Now, there we go. And we don't need the quintuple zero Marie for this one. Let's see if we can get something a little bit bigger. And then Bubblegum Ferret getting us the eyes. With excitement, I'm hoping. And then Bubblegum Ferret says, brand new paint debut of. And I guess here's where I interject with Warpstone Glow. So let's go ahead and grab... Where is something a little bit smaller? Maybe not that small. Here we go. We're going to be using size 0 Gravity. And that 7A Rose says, ooh, that green is cool. Yeah. Almost like an emerald green. And Different Way says, do you use a wet palette in front of it? Yes, that is a wet palette. It is the Army Painter wet palette. And then Zine75 says, paint names be getting everywhere nowadays. I'm not sure what you mean by that.
Through the ancient chants, the voices rise up high, seeking solace in the heavens. As we gaze upon the sky, let the melodies of Freya transcend the mortal realm, uniting hearts and souls as we overwhelm. All our throne of peace, pray for peace in this troubled world. Let hatred cease.
Yeah, already that green is making a big difference. And Z says, I mean, they're getting unique, not like maroon or light gray, but conglomerate gold or something. Well, the whole thing with the Citadel paint, since they're owned by Warhammer, they're going around naming each of their paints after something related to their intellectual property. So that's why all the funky names that I'm using here. And Z says, ooh, I did not know that. Yeah, that's how they do it. So pretty much every paint of theirs is a reference to something. Like, for instance, the Warpstone Glow is a reference to one of the materials in the Warhammer Fantasy lore. Does anyone here actually know what Warpstone Glow is a reference to? Little pop quiz, I guess. Different Way says Warpstone Glow. I mean, yes, for sure, but what is Warpstone? And then Miza says something ratty. Yeah, that's pretty close. It is the material that the Skaven actually love to use for a lot of their weapons. Warpstone says chaos solidified. Exactly. Yeah, this also version of my avatar is meant for not just Halloween, but also for whenever I paid something related to fantasy. And then a different way says, you will never catch me unprepared in pop quizzes. Ah, a smart man. It's always good to be prepared. All right, we are done with that warpstone glow. And Different Way just followed. Thank you very much, Different Way, for the follow. I really appreciate it. We stream every Sunday at 7 p.m. EST. Okay, so let us continue with this mood green. And I will switch out this brush. We only have about 5 more minutes before we are done with the stream, but I want to at least give it a little bit of depth to the eyes before we call it a night. So we're going to go ahead and use this 00 grabby. And Different Way says we, as in plurale, maestratis. At least me. I'll be done for today. Yeah, my Latin isn't all it's cracked up to be. Plurale maestratis. Or maestratis. Oh, I could have sworn I saw a R in there. Plurale maestatis. All right. There we go. and then different ways giving us an encyclopedia or Wikipedia a link to the royal we. I've definitely heard that term before. The royal we means just me. All right, and with that, we are done for today. Yeah, that milk green really brought out the green of those eyes. And it's looking pretty great. Next week, I'm hoping we'll be done, because all we have left, like I said, are the swords and the plasma pistol. So fingers crossed that next week is our last stream. At least the last stream with Vilitch the Curseling. Because we have the sword, the plasma pistol, and the base. Can't forget the base. And Visa says it's really dead. Oh, thank you, thank you. And 7 Rose, sing out little hearts. Ah, thank you, 7 Rose. And let's see, before we go, let's see if we can raid somebody. Currently, Aurelia Tempest is reacting to the game Winter Assault, which I believe is one of the expansions to Dawn of War, the original Warhammer game. Oh, no, can't raid her. Well, never mind that. Let's see if we can raid somebody else. We will raid. Let's raid Spark Minis. She's currently working on a model, well, a diorama that she's making for Adepticon, which is in about 2 days. So let's cheer her on, shall we? But before we go, again, if you like what I do and would like to support, then please feel free to consider subscribing to my Twitch channel or donating to my Ko-Fi at Rosario Rivas Art. Or if you miss an episode, I do have a YouTube channel where I post all my VODs, including every VOD that I've made of me painting Vilitch the Curseling. You will find on my YouTube channel, which is called Rosario Rivas Art. And if you like also to see stills and pictures of these, and plus where I usually do a lot of interacting throughout the week, you can check out my Instagram at Rosario Rivas Art. All right, so let's see. All right, and Visa says, 70 Rose first says, very nice job tonight. Thank you, 70 Rose. And Visa says, thanks again for the stream. Hey, my pleasure. And Z says, thank you for tonight. Stay healthy, everyone. Yes, please stay healthy. And you guys take care, and I will see you next week. So I have been Rosario Rivas, attached to Milady Inquisitor Markham of the Order Hereticus, and this has been Look Cute and Painting Minis. So have a good day, and I will see you next time. Take care, Varlets. Bye-bye.
Another project, but I don't know how I feel about it. So, I don't hate it. I don't love it. Like,
Hey, we're getting raided by Rosario Rivas. Hey, the party of